Okay, we're going up, baby. We're gonna patch this roof. Take you up there with me.
I'll bring these up too, Deb.
Yeah.
Grab that.
Alright, here we go.
Do we have any other tape left, or?
I didn't bring all the tape that we bought.
Right, no, but the stuff that was left from the old
Yeah.
stock.
Yeah,
But you got it. Well, need it. Okay.
it's in the shed.
Okay. We'll start with this stuff right here. Deb.
Yep.
Is that already live?
Yeah. Alright. Alright, everybody. Here we are. Dave's coming up.
Pillows.
Hello.
I think I gotta angle the ladder a little better.
Yeah, I think you do too. It's too straight. Alright. We're gonna go down there. We're going that way. Folks. That's the start of our problem. It's down here.
Didn't she let him in?
Little crunchy.
I think our painting used the HVAC.
But here we are. Okay. Got some knee pads. Going here. Alright, Dave. Let's get
I
this.
don't know which way you got the camera facing.
Gonna be over there facing this way.
Okay.
Oh, because we're coming up to this spot here. This is how far we're gonna be working.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Now, you might want to put that where it's a little bit more of a flatter surface, so.
this is going to be probably on an angle, folks. So
We'll put it right
'cause that's
there.
a roof. Roof's on an angle. Alright, and that looks about good.
Spot right there. I'll get over here. Yeah. I'll put him back down in the shed. Use these for the pedals. I'll tell you what, I'll take the bag just in case it goes away. Works great for effect pedals too. Thanks for watching, guys, and putting up with us.
Alrighty. Here we go. Patch this roof. So I just patched up this area over here because we've got the leaks in the bedroom. So this was an open area on this flashing here, and Nicole was blowing this way. So we believe the water got underneath this opening, this under here, under this panel, and then just, you know how water is, it's going to find the path of least resistance. It just traveled through this part of the roof and then made its way down and started to leak in the bedroom. So, oh, we got a response. We got a comment. Let's see if I can pick that up. Hey, you two, so using aluminum flashing. I use it all the time. Bumble, yeah.
Oh,
Zach,
Bumble.
hey, Dave. Hey,
Hey,
guys.
guys.
Yes.
I know this is
Yes, we are using the aluminum flashing, absolutely.
not exciting, but I'll tell
And
you
then
what.
Dave's got some other stuff here that we bought
Yeah, it's
that we are going to.
aluminum
Hey,
flashing.
Deb. Hey, Zach. Yeah,
Zach, what's
we're
happening,
also
man?
going to cover up the areas here on the centerpiece flashing.
Yeah.
We did sign a contract for a new roof, so just do a little bit at a time. Don't go the whole way.
Okay.
Because it's going to blow like that.
Yeah, and then we'll make sure we overlap it.
Yeah. So, Dave's cutting that. This is his project. I did this. He's doing this. I'm going to go down there because we got a leak in my closet, and I see where there's a screw that needs to be covered. Now the neighbor's house over here, see how his roof is? See how he took and he covered from the roof to his carport, and then he sealed it. That, I really like that, but we have to get our carport repaired before I can do that. And then the neighbor's roof over here, see how she's got that TPO? That's what we're gonna get. So all of this is going to get removed, and that is going to get installed. And then once we have the new roof, the rubberized TPO roof, then I'm going to get up here and seal it. And Dave will get up here with me too, I think. I think he'll seal with me. But we're going to get, as you can see, where there are seams in there, but now she did fine. She did fine. That's not a sealed roof, other than, or I should say not a sealed coating on top of the PPO. But I'm going to put a sealed coating on top of our PPO roof because I just really want to make sure it's going to look good. So you can see the neighbors, they've got a rubberized roof as well. They've got a rubber roof. And then you see how they've got their hanging over the carport. That's how the roofs are supposed to be installed, so that in the event a carport is ripped off, it doesn't take the roof with it. So the roof to the house and the roof to the carport are separate, as you can see on ours too, and you can see our patchwork on some of that as well.
It's
See,
not
we
gonna
got
look
a couple
pretty,
more.
but it's got to be practical.
Good to see you, Dave and Deb. I'm doing all right, just chilling right now. Yeah, seal coating is expensive, $85 per 5 gallon to be used. Yeah, that's actually a good price. We bought Henry's and paid $145 for a gallon.
Yeah.
Now you got a 5 gallon, you said? 5 gallon. Yeah, we paid this seal here on the roof right now is also a Henry's product, and it was, we did this in 2018, and I paid $150 for a 5 gallon pail. It's a lifetime guarantee, a lifetime warranty. And Dave and I did not seal this ourselves. We paid a guy to come up here and do it.
Yeah.
Because when we first moved here, we were afraid to get on the roof. But
Not
not anymore.
Yeah.
Not anymore. We're not
Well,
afraid to
the
get
main
on this
reason is 'cause
roof.
we didn't know how much weight it would hold.
We're getting up here, but these roofs actually can hold quite a bit of weight.
Yeah.
So there's no reason for us to not get up
Right.
here on this roof.
But
So you see that Dave is, I'll step over on this side of the roof. Dave is
Like
sealing.
overlap, and then I'll come back at some of those openings. I'm gonna take
Yeah,
little pieces, Deb.
he's gonna, yeah,
You know.
redo the little pieces, what he's doing there. So this is our problem area on the roof. And at first we thought maybe a projectile had damaged,
Yeah, but we
punctured,
noticed there's no markings
puncture
from
the
any
roof,
flying debris.
but when we got up here and looked at the roof, no, we can't see any puncture marks.
Yeah, or even
It's
dent
just-
marks.
It's just it's an old roof. And we had no leaks during Ian,
Yeah.
but then when Nicole came through, bam! Now we got some water leaks. So we're just gonna seal this. And again, as we wait for our new roof, we're in the queue. So it'll get done. We just gotta hang in there. Wow, we used aluminum coating seal. Bumble says, yeah. So I'm gonna put you guys down right here. See if what angle you can see. You can see Dave working. And then I'm gonna go down to that end and seal. I'm taking. Oh, you didn't bring yourself a pair of snips to do any cutting? We only
No,
have
I
one
thought,
snip?
yeah, I should have.
Yeah.
Here then.
Yeah, once you. Oops, I got stuff on your thing.
It's. These are different houses, you know, these mobile homes. It's a lot different than the custom homes we used to work in. Wait, and this is totally different. We used to do all these custom homes back up in Naperville, Illinois, Bolingbrook, Illinois. A couple times, some in St. Charles, Batavia, Illinois, South Elgin. Yeah, there was a lot of building in the Naperville part. There were custom homes ranging in price from $750,000, $1 million. $2 million. It'd be 2 and sometimes 3 systems, meaning furnaces and ACs, split systems. If you don't know what a split system is, that's where you have your AC unit with your condensing unit outside, and then your evaporator, or we call them A coils, in the furnace. And when we put those A coils in, there's 2 different ones you can get. You can get an uncased coil, which means you'll put the uncased coil in the plenum, which is the thing that comes to this metal box that come off the top of your furnace, or we get cased coils that would match the furnace cabinet. So a lot of times we would do that because we figured we'd even do that on houses that were selling like for only $110,000. They were ranch houses. We did that for quite some time. I'll tell you what, now that I look back at it, that's what was funding our music. Companies fund the music. You got a company, you fund your own music project. You do what you want. Okay, I'm almost at my point right here. Yeah, I should have grabbed those reds down there, the red snips. I'm gonna grab those snips real quick from you, Deb. See, everything is different. See, a regular house, you could get either studs anywhere from 12, 14, and 16 on center. These are different. Nothing on center. Nothing's on center down here, my friends. There were times we'd install fireplaces in those Viking hood ranges for the people that wanted them, but they never cooked. That was interesting. It was the status quo. Look at me, you know. I got a Viking hood range. I don't cook. I use the microwave. The radar range I use. But that's what used to be called back in the day. Radar range. You need the snips? Okay.
Oh, well, yeah, you're gonna go down. I thought you were going down to get some.
Yeah, when I do, just take those snips. I'm good right here. Now, yeah, Deb, we'll find out when it rains. When it rains, it pours, my friends. I mean, it's kind of good.
For you guys.
Oh, Deb's taking a picture of everyone watching us. Funny thing is, everybody looks like a phone.
Everybody looks like a phone.
Alrighty. Yep. We got the blues. That's what it is. See, Deb, this is almost like tar. Good. It's good. It'll be real good when it proves itself. That's when it's gonna be good. Now watch. The roofers will come tomorrow to tear all this up and put the new roof on. Yeah. It's definitely different down here. Okay, grab this. I'll be right back up, Deb. I'll have the red snips with me this time. Yeah. Be prepared.
Alright, guys. So, this is what Dave's been working on. And he's going to come back and fill in
Yeah, and I'm gonna put some other on those little corners.
the
Deb.
holes. But our water leak in the bedroom from there all the way down to our black marker on the line right there. And so what I'm doing here, again, because we had a leak in my closet, it's in this general area. So there was a screw here that was exposed to where it looked like there was some compromise here in the roof, and now I'm just going to head and I'm going to tape down all these screws just as a precaution. Let's see. Yeah, those old trailer rafters are not very thick and better built nowadays. Watching that metal buckle is intense. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So I'll just set that there. I'm gonna tape over that set of screws, and then I'm gonna tape down some of those screws here for the shed. Now the shed is leaking, and I count 5 panels over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. I don't know where to see my finger. Yeah, that 5th panel. We have to finish taping that screw. And then right in the center, I think I can see from here, there's a little puncture, and that's where I seen water dripping in the shed. So we'll just use this fancy schmancy awesome tape. That's our previous patchwork we did last month from Ian. Those panels need to be replaced. That's where the projectile slammed into the carport. Damn it. Otherwise we would have been okay. But all right, here we go. Let's get that sealed up. I almost tipped the camera over. Oh. Whoa. There's a projectile right here. You guys see that? Look at that. That is a gouge. Yeah, something slammed into here. Dang. Yeah. Okay, we'll go this way for this, and then I'll spin it around, and then you guys can watch Dave do more patchwork. Oh yeah, going back to that Henry's 2018, I paid $2.50 for a 5-gallon of that. Today's price $3.89 for that same Henry's product to seal the roof. Like damn, yeah, it's getting expensive. All right, that should take care of my closet. This area is going to be over my sink. I might just keep going all the way down because that's where the lights are in the sink. And if water gets in there, that's not going to be good. All right, we'll put you over here with Dave.
Yeah.
And get this up, angled up. Here, check him out on this angle. Maybe I'll go over here. Yeah. Put you on a side angle. Can us maybe see his work a little better. Oh, we bought these knee pads today at the store. $5, man. $5 a pair for these knee pads. They are great.
Oh, they're great.
Wasn't gonna spend $30. Wow, here's another dent in the roof from something slamming into the roof. Jeez. You know, thank God we did get this sealed because that rubber coating did help. Man, that guy just slopped this on when he put this on. Okay, it's alright. It's alright. Okay, there's Dave, there's his angle. Any more? That roof must get very hot. Paint looks like has sagged over the years. Oh yeah, we don't know how long this roof over's been on.
Yeah, this house is built.
This is the second roof.
Yeah, this house was built in 1978.
we're gonna get
And
obviously
when
a third
you
roof, a
first-
PTO, all rubber roof.
Yeah.
All rubber. Oh, see, like there,
Look
like
this
this
way.
neighbor's right there. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
Look
that's
at
nice.
that. That's a gorgeous roof. Yep. Survived the hurricanes.
Like that, or,
Then
or
you see
something
over
like
there,
Carol's next
they
door.
got a blue roof. They had shingles. That was a shingles roof. They didn't do too well. There's more blue tarp over here. Blue tarps. Oh, I gotta show you the neighbor across the street from
Oh,
us.
yeah, Chuck's. Oh yeah, and then over there, Diane and
There, that
yeah,
house. They lost their roof completely. It's so sad. They are the only house in this community that have a built-in pool located on their property.
Oh yeah,
The
with
only
blue tarp
one.
and she needs to get a kidney.
And then
So-
that's Vern and Diane's house. The company that did their roof, they're gonna do our roof. So that they did fine during Ian, and oh yeah, that's good. Now I'm seeing how that roof is. I'll put my finger down so when I watch this video again, I can see that roof. Yep, that's what our roof's gonna look like when it's done. It's a beautiful view of the area right there. Yeah, isn't it? Isn't it gorgeous?
If any of these videos can help anybody out, hey, that's what they're for.
Yeah. And anyone else that catches this video anytime and they've got a manufactured home,
I think Mitch Heyman is one of
don't
our
be
friends.
afraid.
Yeah, our
Don't be
friends on,
afraid to do work yourself.
You gotta get on his channel and message him.
Honestly, you know, I would rather do work on a manufactured home than in a real house. A real house. I'm like, this isn't a real house. It's all right. It's good. No, I love this house. I love it.
Put it this
I
way,
love it.
Deb's car, her 2018
How
RAV4
many homes in your
across the board in this
community?
house.
980 homes are in our community.
Yeah.
980.
I think it's 998. There was 998 lots. Because on the map, they're numbered.
And then their house, they've got it. That's blue. That blue tarp was laid down really nice. Yeah, the Army Corps engineers came in here and they laid down blue roofs. So anybody who had a leak then, they got their roofs. They got their roofs tarped for free
Yeah.
by the Army Corps of Engineers. We had no leak, so we didn't
Yeah, we did.
We didn't call for a blue tarp. Now we got now we got leaks. Okay, so bringing you back around here to check out Dave.
Yeah, just
I'm gonna still patch up some of these screws over my sink area now. Tarps are not cheap either. No, they're not cheap tarps.
No, they're not. And you know what? Especially when you're in a situation like this, then it seems like the price goes up because the demand is high. It's like with anything in life. They'll teach us adults the new lingo.
So yesterday, 2 guitar shows. Today, roofers.
Yeah. That's how it is, man. me, if it looks too pretty, that means it's model. It's not actually being used.
So I just found a split in the roof over here. Right there, see that? So I'm gonna tape over that. I just cut a piece. I'm gonna put over that. That's also part of my closet too. Damn. Yeah, look at that. Place that over there, like so. Okay. Put you back over to Dave. Gotta do what you have to do. I have been there many times. I won red, black, and white. I guess on guitar pick from Johnny B. Myself. Hey, Zach won a guitar last night.
Oh, Zach, is that Zach song?
Yeah.
You won a guitar last night. Who is
Yeah,
Victor winning?
Johnny Bean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, black and white EVH Frankenstein guitar.
Good for you, man. Hey,
Oh, guitar
congratulations.
a guitar pick. Not a guitar, but a pick.
Well, hey.
That's a big difference.
It's still something,
sorry
right?
about that.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah. Got all excited for you. Yeah, you want a guitar. No, the pick. Get you right there.
That's still cool. That's cool, Johnny.
Congratulations.
B. Absolutely. Body language now. What's different than when we were in our 20s? How about it, Deb?
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you what. This is a good age. Now, here's something. Last night's gig was my last gigs at the age of 58. This coming Friday is gonna be my first gig at age 59. My birthday's on Thursday. Well, actually, my birthday is like 2 minutes to midnight on the 17th, so I was almost born on the 18th. And I was born at home.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, no, Zach.
Illinois. But no, congratulations, Zach. It's always cool when you're able to do that. It's the gesture. See? Body language. Of course, all the neighbors are probably hearing me like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? Everything. How's that? What's wrong with him? Everything.
Look how dirty my fingers are. Ew. Don't lick them. Yucky, yucky, yucky. Alright, back to Dave.
Now, back in the day with these snips, if you got the Craftsman,
Oh, guaranteed for life.
yeah, they were guaranteed for life. And when they wore out, you just went back to Sears Hardware, brought the old Craftsmans, they give you a new set of Craftsmans. Then they started changing it. They give you another set, but it wasn't Craftsman, it was something else, another brand. And then, which was not guaranteed for life.
They didn't make any money.
They're losing money.
Whoever came up with that idea, that surely was going to catch up to them. Hey, now, who's Shirley?
That's right. Gotta remember doing these shows with sheet metal cuts. Really from the foil tape. I get these cuts on my fingers and I can play these shows. How about it, Deb?
Yep.
Then I get some of the other guys that be crying.
All
My
right.
God, dry it up, man.
There's my crisscross patchwork.
Come work with me, you'll find out.
Crisscross. Now, this screw I noticed is not really secure. I'm not sure if I want to use this. Oops. This. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. I'm not sure if I want to use this or what Dave's using, his tape. I'll have to see. Think about that. There's Dave making his way down. Dave say he's 59. Thought he was 55.
Yeah, I'll be 59 Thursday.
Counting down at 59 for Dave.
I'm 58 and I feel great. Hoping when I'm 59 I'll be fine. It's so weird, man.
I'm 12.
Yeah.
I'm staying 12 for the rest of my life.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I have to do it like this, guys, because we have these grooves here.
Okay. And now, down yonder there, that corner, I have to go tape a screw. Because we've got a water starting to show a leak on the ceiling and the cabinet.
The cabinet there in that corner.
In our corner. So I'm going to take a walk down there. And I will use this tape.
I got your gloves.
Alright.
I got your gloves.
So.
In conclusion.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't look all pretty like would entertain the president or anything, but
No, that looks sealed. That's what we need. We need seals so that the water doesn't get in there, and that's where it leaked all the way to that point.
Yeah.
Can you take some of that tape? Can you tape this screw? Because you can stretch a little further than I can.
Oh, yeah.
Walk on this one because I'm standing on this one.
Okay.
Because you're on the ledge of the house right here.
Yeah.
No, right there's a ledge of the
Yeah.
house. That's my closet.
Okay. And you want that right there?
Yeah, those screws right there. Because that's, see, it's not.
Yeah. I'm going to just
That
toss these little
screw.
wrappers.
And then as far as you can reach, if you can reach that, and then I can get on top of this roof.
Okay.
That one guy that did this black tape, he was the one, he got up on the roof.
Yeah.
Oh, is that coming through a screw?
I have no idea.
Oh, yeah, look at
Like
that.
25 pounds.
Well, this was when we first moved in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can start seeing the screws coming through the tape. So I'm going to have to put re-tape over these.
Yeah.
But see where that black tape stops?
Yeah.
There's a screw there, and then right to the right of that screw, I can see a puncture because that's where water is leaking into the shed. So I can scooch down that way and get that taped. But if you can do that just a little bit, I'm going to go down to the other end of the house.
You want me to use it with the stick tape? Or you want me to use it? Or you can use that?
No,
Okay,
I
I'll
won't use that because we got 3 rolls of that and we only have 2 rolls of this. Okay. All right. Okay. Back to the center point. Let's see where I can set this. Can you guys see Dave and me? Nope. No, but you can get that angle of the community. Alrighty. Bumble says you're in good shape for 59.
Oh, thanks. I don't know how that happened, but it happened.
guys, I'm gonna take you down here. I just seen some more damage I didn't notice before earlier. Yeah, we hit a projectile, man. Shit. Right here. Hit right here. Bent this down. Scraped it. Right there. Oops. Right there, that lip is up. This. Yeah. That. Right here. That might be where the water might be coming in. Into the cabinet. Those screws are popped out. Yeah, that's a little hard hit. Yeah, I still live at a home. I just had my parents around the house. It's cold, but I still live at home. I just have all my parents around the house. Hey, there's nothing wrong with living at home. If I could go back, I would. Oh my God. I am the young cat in the community, 37. Oh yeah, Zach, you're 37. You still haven't left home yet? Yeah. It's cold as whiz here in the 30s. Oh, Bumble. Yeah, that's a hard hit there. Yeah. Good Lord. Totally bent that down. Yeah. I'm so glad I was not in this house when when this hurricane came through. I would have probably had a heart attack from fright. Can you see that okay? I'm going to work in this area, patch this up with the good tape. See how that looks. Yeah, I'm going to have to patch that up. All right. So we had guys come out today to give an estimate on shrink wrapping the house. One of the neighbors, I don't think we can see their house from here. One of the neighbors had their house shrink wrapped. I don't know if we can see. Oh, okay. It's gonna be where those trees are. You see the blue tarp, the house next to the blue tarp. So there's two houses that are blue tarped, and then right in between is, you see a white roof. That is a shrink wrap roof. That's one piece of either 10 or 12 millimeter plastic that's laid over the entire house, and then industrial heat guns are used to shrink wrap it snug to the house. Has a 1-year warranty on it while they wait for a new roof. And they had that put on before Nicole blew through. And I went over there and asked them how they liked it, the quality, how they did. And they said they had no water at all. It held up. They were very happy. They were charged $3,600 to shrink wrap their house. But they also have a hole in their roof. So it was well worth it for them. Okay, what do we have here? Have to be thick plastic. Yeah, yep, it's a thick plastic. All right, where am I starting? Right here. My $5 knee pads. They're holding up. then I'm going to lay this one down first. Lay this piece first. So if we can actually stop the water leaking ourselves, then we're not going to shrink wrap the house. Oh my God, look at that scratch. I just seen another scratch. Oh my God. Oh, how did I not see that? Let's see. Oh, that's a scrape. Ooh, yep, look at the rubber. Look at the rubber. Wow, came right through here. Am I casting a shadow? Probably casting a shadow. I don't know if you guys can see. Look at that. Look at that. Came right through here. Wow, thank God this rubber seal coat is on here. You know what, this could be a lot worse with our roof if we didn't cover it with this Henry seal coat. Damn. I'll put a little tape over there. Look at that. Yep. Gouge the rubber right off. Damn. What are those screws doing? Oh God. That new roof can't come any sooner, any quicker. Okay, let's put you back here. Continue our patchwork. You see Dave in the corner? Let's go up. We see him yet? Oh, yep, there he is. Oh, he scooted himself down there. Look at that. He's a brave soul. He thought he was too heavy for that side of the shed. It's only a single. Well, no, he's on door. Oh, I think he could hear me talk. Poke right through the tape. I'll have to double that up. Dang. Pointy shit. I gotta be careful not to push too hard. So the shrink wrap, to shrink wrap a house, that One company quoted us $2.50 a square foot. That's quite a bit.
Sure, yeah. I even got over here.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Nice.
That was not covering us then. There's the whole flank to that.
I'm just going to put another piece on top of there because that's where it's pointy. And puncture through.
That doesn't mean they're all 69 cents.
See if that
After the liquid lunch,
stops water leaks.
that tape
It's supposed to be out of rainy season. It's November. Nicole was a very rare hurricane to hit. Can't remember what the news said. Almost 100 years since a hurricane hit Florida in the month of November. That was very rare.
I bet these are baths.
So, let's see, where is Dave? He's over there.
When fart and waste it, when you can burp and taste it.
Oh, dog paws on.
Hey, what's happening, my friend?
He says woof.
Nothing like using 72 gauge thin sheet metal. If you go, it blows right through it. Yeah, let's see if I find another stud. Oh, I'm looking at one myself. Let's see if these are 16 on center. Yeah, there might be something what's called consistency here. Maybe that was early in the morning before the liquid lunch. Because usually after the liquid lunch, it's kind of hard to read that tape measure. It's kind of hard to do a lot of things after the liquid lunch, from what I understand.
So, that part over there
Yeah,
on the roof, you see, where we got straight.
I see a scrape mark, yeah.
Yeah, you can lay some tape across those straight marks because it gouged through the rubber.
That gouged through the rubber.
Yeah. And I'll turn this around.
So the moral of the story is, don't buy rubber at the dollar store. You could be in trouble. You can take pictures and videos and pass them on to your kids should you accidentally have any. All right. So right where these marks are, Deborah, is that what you're saying?
Yep. Walk along where the screws are. That's. I know you're fine there too, but the screws.
Yeah, because I see a gouge.
Oh yeah, right there too. Yeah.
That's a gouge, Deb.
Yes.
I see.
Yep.
A projectile was flying.
Yep.
Let's see what happens.
More. We got-
No littering in Buccaneer Estates. Yeah, when we went to Lowe's, especially with the tape that Deb is using, I happened to look down. I was try to grab more of this tape, and way in the very back was those rolls. I'm like, oh shit, let's grab these.
Yeah, they were hidden.
I mean, they were hidden way in the back. I had to crawl like way in there to get it. Like, yeah, we're gonna need this.
They did a great job finding that.
I was almost not gonna go down that aisle, but Deb says, no, let's go down this aisle.
Yeah, I said I don't want to miss anything, so I went down that aisle, and then Dave starts looking on the shelves and picks something
You know,
off the shelves.
I saw the flashing, Deb, and I thought, oh crap, I wonder if that's where we're gonna find the tape.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Right. That's not a gouge there, but I know that is over there. No use of wasting tape if you don't need to waste it. Ah! That's a mark. This was a gouge.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get it where there's a gouge, Deb. Yeah, here's a gouge. And that's a gouge. Yep, well, definitely that's a gouge.
So I talked to I texted Gail, who books us at Yucatan on Matlacha Island, and asked her if they were still scheduled to reopen in December, and she said now the projection is January, and that's going to be dependent on the contractors. So yeah, there's still a lot of work to be done to get the area back, and
You know, part of
you
that
know,
is
only
too-
so much the contractors can do. They're basically working 7 days a week as it is.
Yeah, that's true. That's another thing. Yeah, I think that definitely is a big factor right there. Plus, shortage of materials. Because there is that.
Yeah, these are the last 2 rows of this tape. The good stuff.
Yeah. That covers those gouges. Remember that time we were doing that house in North Aurora? I forget the guy's name.
Dave and Deb, I'm also type 2 diabetic. I got a watch what I eat. That's Zach.
Oh, Zach, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Mama said that tape isn't cheap either. No,
No,
this
it's
tape
not.
is not. Type 2 diabetic. Oh, Zach, I'm so sorry
I'm
to
so
hear.
sorry to hear that, man. As long as you stay on what your diet is, see, everything is easier said than done, you know, and hopefully, thoughts and prayers for you, brother, that, you know, you could beat this. When I was doing NEMT, non-emergency medical transportation, I was taking clients for all types of appointments. And, you know, I'll never forget their stories, what they would tell me. It was so weird. The one guy, a few of them, but one in particular, I mean, he really emphasized, he says, what I would give to be able to get up in the morning just to go to work. He said, so what you're doing, keep doing it while you can. No matter what it is, if there's ways you can make money while you can, do it. Because there's going to come a time when you're not going to be able to do it. And he says, I don't care what anyone tells you. It's not a matter of if, it's when. I And that's the reality of life. And it's like, oh, shit. You start really thinking.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if I was going back and being healthy enough to go back to our day gigs, it makes us do the music that we want to do. When,
Yeah.
you know, we don't have to see now after the hurricane, and not just here, but also in the East Coast. Nicole, and thoughts and prayers go out to people who lost their lives there. Man, that's sad. One fatality is one too many. But even the musicians on the East Coast now, they lost all those gigs. They're healthy enough to go back to work. Some of them walked away, and now they got their positions, filled. Maybe their positions aren't open anymore. See, you got to think about that. Especially down anywhere there could be a disaster. Anywhere there could be a disaster, because you could have downtime, and once you start falling behind in your bills, now you got to play catch up. So what are you doing here, Deb?
I'm just looking to see the cabinet.
Yeah.
It's just so strange where that water is coming from that corner.
This is where. See. Here, this would be the ridge of the house. So this is the outside wall. This would be the inside wall.
Yeah.
So this area is going to be the cabin.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's from up here and the water trickled, made its way down. I eat only meat as humans were meant to, says Zach.
Oh, there you go.
Take
I'm going to tape
cheese.
this piece down.
Butter and cheese too. Don't cut your fingers.
Yeah, you gotta watch your diet. I don't know how old you are, Zach, but really it doesn't matter too much your age, because you could be a young person, things are hereditary, and then it accelerates depending on how you're eating, what your diet is. But hereditary does play a role in it. That's how my teeth. See, my mom lost her teeth. It's all but 2 on her bottoms when she was 36, and she drank and smoked. See, I don't drink and smoke, but I got the exact same setup as she does, the exact. But my front tooth here, how that came out, I had an accident with the Gibson Les Paul. We were doing that. Remember that show we were doing, Deb, at that convention hall, and there was a leak and it was wet, and I didn't see it, and I slipped and I fell. It was our first major gig with the Gibson, so I didn't want that to get destroyed. So I cradled it, and when I fell, however this was, I think it was, the body angled, so that's why part of the bottom, there's a little bit of dent in the bottom, on the backside, but the tuning pegs smashed me right in my mouth, and man, took my tooth, and just destroyed it. I come up, remember, Deb, I was bleeding, my mouth was bleeding. We got a video of it, we just haven't posted it up yet. So then we put a partial in, and it lasted for a while, but then nothing lasts forever.
Partial?
Remember when they stuck that in there? Because remember I showed you what came out was that little wire.
Oh.
Yeah, I still have that.
So that wasn't root canal?
No, that was that. They did that partial thing.
Oh, I have no memory of that.
Well, I do. I remember the root canal. The first time I had a root canal, it was January of 1982. Yeah, back up in Chicago. And a week later, maybe not even that, a few days after that, was when me and my friend saw Al DeMille at the Erie Crown Theater. Mm-hmm. It was a great concert. But man, you're talking January in Chicago? Woo. But yeah, Zach, you do everything that you need to do to get that your diabetes under control and it doesn't get worse. That's not fun.
Oh.
The yellow's right there. Look at you. You gotta get your own snips. Now you're using mine.
Oops. Mine were right behind my feet.
I remember when we were doing construction, I worked, before we opened up our own shop, our own HVAC shop, I worked for a couple of companies, fresh out of trade school. Oh, and it was all new construction, so they don't teach you that in school. You find out when you're on the job site, and these guys will talk to you. That's what I mean. They talk to you like you were a dog, man. Come on, let's go. What are you doing? Making love to that thing up there? The profanity be flying out the mouth. Then there was that one builder. Remember, Deb, I told you Harmony Builders when I was at CNS? He'd walk through the house and he'd laugh. He'd, that's nice to see everybody working in harmony. Then there was that time, I'm not going to say the name of the guy because he passed away.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah.
But that one time, when he told me, and I think his name wasn't Scott. Scott was the crew leader. It was the other guy. He was new on the job, new to construction, and the materials for the fireplace and the chase top was all there. All the materials were there. So he tells us, me and the other guy, go ahead, install that, at least get that done. Okay. So we get there on the job site, and all this is when the house is in the framing stage. There's no drywall or anything. So we get there, the fireplace is off to the corner, all the SK pipes and the hood ring, the top cap and the cap, it's all sitting there right in there. Easy access, right? We get there and I'm looking on the floor and I see all these marks, like everything move out 2 inches or 3 inches or something, move out, forward. So I said to the guy I'm with, I says, hey, I said, you know what? I don't think we should do this because if we do this with these new measurements, meaning everything, it says move out, not it was moved out. They got to redo it. If we install it as it is now, we're going to have to come back and tear it down because now it's a new set of measurements. And you got to have we were doing at least a 2-inch clearance from combustibles to be on the safe side because the city inspectors come in, man, they break your balls and everything. So we finished doing like the bath fans and all that. We get back and they knew I played guitar. So they call me Rockstar. Rockstar, come on over in the office. I go in the office.
Let's trade spots. I need to look and see what's going on.
Okay. So let me continue on my story because this is a good one. Yeah. Ooh, sorry, guys. So I go in his office.
Turn around this way.
Yeah. I go in his office. Rockstar. Yeah. Did you guys get that fireplace done? I said, well, there's a problem with that. What? I said, there's a problem with that. What do you mean there's a problem? This is how I mean, it was worse. So I'm like dumbing it down. It was way worse how he would talk to you. Yeah, I said, when we got there, there's marks around the whole framing section of the fireplace for it to be moved out. I don't know, it was 2, 3, maybe 4 inches. I forget exactly but it was a substantial amount. And I said, if we were to put that up right now, guarantee we're going to be going back and tearing all that down. And this could be on our time, and you're not going to be able to charge them. I don't care. What the hell's wrong with you? He's dropping the F-bomb and everything. Call me a dummy and everything. Okay. So, that was on a Friday. Our crew leader was sick. His name was Sam. So it was Scott. Scott was the guy who was with me. So Sam comes back, he's feeling better, great. On Monday, we go back out to the same house. And he says, look, we're going to get this done regardless. I know I see the marks. Regardless, let's get it done. Okay. I said, but I'm telling you, man, this doesn't look right. I don't care, let's get it done. So we get it done, get the pipe up, all the elbows. Sometimes you got to use 245s, to move it a little bit, shift it, whatever. Got it up, got the cap up, got it screwed on the top, got it caulked. Beautiful. I was ready to put the fireplace on right then and there. And these are all gas fireplaces, so the plumber's got to run the gas line. So we get it done. Everything's wonderful. I'm the bad guy. I'm the sissy boy and everything, the guitar player, right? Okay. So then the owner comes in. Yeah, see, that's how a real man gets it done. Okay, I bust my balls and try to embarrass me. Go ahead. Here comes the builder. The builder walks in right after the owner of the HVAC company, my boss. And he goes, yeah, that looks real nice. Real nice. But there's only one problem. Do you see these marks right here, these measurements? This whole thing has got to get shifted. So we got to move everything. So now that's irrelevant. You got to tear this down because everything's got to move back. So guess what we had to do on Tuesday? We got it done on Monday. Guess what we're doing on Tuesday? Going back and tearing the whole damn thing down just like I told him. And I know he felt bad. Because I remember there was one time that he even apologized to me. And I told him, I says, I understand, don't worry about it. The problem he had was, this was when the housing market was just booming. And if you could fit a tool belt on, you're getting a job. And he was grabbing, he had a lot of builders. I mean, a lot of builders. And, money's the name of the game, and quantity, it was quantity, not quality. I'll never forget when the one guy told me, I'm working with him, we're trying to get it look nice, These are houses that are upper 500, 700,000, lower millions. So what they tell me, it's quantity, not quality. I like, you know what? If I'm buying one of these houses, even if it's 100, this is how I treated our 100,000 with Reinhardt Builders. $110,000 ranch house. And we put in everything top notch from what we could afford, what he was willing to pay, but everything top notch as if that was $1 million home.
Hey, I wonder if the water came in from this screw and just
trickled down. I bet you.
Cabinet.
Yeah, that could be.
Because this is going to be the corner of the cabinet.
Yep, and it's down at an angle.
It's this screw right here. I can see it's pushed up, and that's the hole.
Yep. Well, here's a piece of tape, Deb. I know, right? So, we've had some experiences. That's why when we had our company and we had guys working, I told them, hey, everyone makes mistakes. I'm not going to bust your balls out there. Why? Why are you going to do that? The work's hard enough, You're not going to motivate somebody by insulting them. I'll tell you that right now. Anyone thinks they are, good luck. Now, when someone's doing something stupid, that's totally different. Like putting up return grills, white return with dirty gloves, and they're all crooked. The guy we were going to fire that day, he was quitting, Deb. Remember that? We lucked out. We didn't have to pay into the unemployment service. He was quitting anyway. He came up to me. I didn't have to come up to him. So, we've had our experiences, But we did that because I worked in printing and graphic arts for years and years and years. And it was just like a dying breed. And, always into the music. So everything we were doing was to help fund the music. And that's when we figured out, you know what? Some of these people are full of bull crap. We'll just do it ourselves. Just like Deb says, it's money.
Oh, you can spin that around so you can see, because just like your chin is.
Oh, my chin? Maybe I would put 2 dots in the face, like a clown.
Yeah, you can spin that around and you know how to do that.
Reverse. Don't you be reversing. I'll tell you. We'll put the focus on Deb as she's working. But, so when it comes down to like playing wise, everything I did was always hands on. It was always, push you to the wolves, man. Sink or swim. You can read a book about learning how to swim, but when you're getting pushed into the water, you better find out how to swim, otherwise you're going to drown. That book ain't going to help you. You know, it'll help you for certain things, but right at that moment, you better, unless you want to go under. That's how that is. That's like, when people show you how to play the blues. It's just pentatonic scale, that pentatonic scale. Watch videos of Buddy Guy and try to figure out what pentatonic scale he's doing. He's sliding his fingers up and down the fretboard, making faces, making sounds, bending his string, going, yep. That's the blues. It's expression, it's feeling. Sorry, guys, I hit the thing. I'm not trying to knock the theory behind it, because, it is cool to understand. But, boy, I tell you, it's laughable when you get these people trying to tell me about everything that's in the book, but yet I'm the one playing out there and they're not, and I'm not better than them. But if I was that bad, how come I'm getting to work if I'm that bad? Answer that one. That's when you hear the crickets. Yeah, Deb, I bet you're right. Because this is on an angle. Well, the thing is, that could be like on the outside wall. But if it's going to run further in and then run down, what? There you go. Screw it, Pruitt. I swear some of this sheet metal is so thin up you could get cut with a pair of kindergartner scissors. Tear it with your hands, man. It's like, really? I'll tell you what, these people with these slate tile roofs, they got damage. Oh man, that's going to be expensive. But you're right, Deb, when you see it all like cut and torn, that means debris was bouncing off those roofs. And everywhere on my route, I see these blue tarps just floating, flying in the air. Just some of it's shredded because the wind picked up, and one part was anchored down, but the other part wasn't. So wind gust got on and just shredded it, tore that tarp right in half. And then you got some of the new houses that got some damage. Like on Embers, Deb, on Embers, just before El Dorado, there's two houses next to each other that got built at the same time. Brand new. The one's got a blue tarp on it. The one that's toward El Dorado, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, he got roof damage. So, if those houses are not sold and they turn into spec houses, and then next thing you know, now the buyer's gonna be able to say, "Hey, man, you got some water damage here."
The spec house. I haven't heard that in a while.
Right. Remember Stembridge Builders? When I was at CNS, we'd do Stembridge. Donna Stembridge, she'd walk through the house sometimes. And then when you're doing with stairs, you do Stembridge Builders. At one point, at least with CNS, she had a lot of spec houses. That's the one house, Deb. I think it was in Naperville.
All right, let's see if that works.
Yeah. Where there was a little bit of flood in the basement, and we were going down to the basement, and Ed, the two guys I was working with, he stopped me. He grabbed by my shirt. He goes, whoa, wait. And he took a stick, and he threw it in the water, and it sparked because the part of the wire from the electrical box was hanging on the ground, and it got wet. If I would walk down and I would have got electrocuted, he said. What happened, Deb?
The screw came out and there's a hole. I can get water in the house. One more little patch job.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
So. But yeah, that was that Stembridge house that And we'd hang our. This is when before Goodman before Goodman bought Janitrol, and people used to call them the Janadrunk furnaces. You know, we used to hang them with a couple of S cleats and hang them from the ceiling from the rafters step. We'd hang the furnace, and then they would do a Tempe attachment from the plumber from the gas line, just to get some heat down in there in the house. And then one day we come back and someone stole the furnace. Then there was that one time, remember Bushnell Builders, Rodney Bushnell? We did this one call, and his furnace was not firing up. It was like, we'd get there like between 8 and 8:30, and then it was working. But then he'd say, no, man, like between 6 and 7, you know, it's nothing. No, it's not working. So one of this is a 2-owner partnership. So the one guy tells the other guy, hey, yeah, just grab the parts off the other furnace in the stock, you know, and we'll just replace it. So he took about gas valve, relays, all kind of crap off that furnace. And he keeps putting it on this other furnace, and each day it's not working. And then, because I wasn't using my service knowledge, because I was doing all installs, so, you know, if you don't use it, you lose it, but you get it replaced with something else. So I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, crap. You know what? I learned that if the electrician did not properly hook the ground wire up inside the furnace, it could cause it from misfiring. Because what happens, a poor ground gets worse in the colder ambient. And that's what was happening. So as soon as I mentioned it to Joe, Joe's like, hey, I bet that's right. But then he never wanted to admit it. And then he told me, oh, okay, yeah, you could go with the other crew. He didn't want me to go with him because he didn't want to be proven wrong. And I was just taking a guess. I mean, what the school cost is $10,500. So I figured, make sure I get my money's worth, right? Is this true knowledge or is this bull crap? True. I guess it turned out to be it was true.